Okay, let's get this thing rolling. We're gonna go with TikTok today. Let's get them up. All right, looks like we're good to go. Okay, let's get this thing happening here. All right, I think that looks a little small. There we go. Okay, all right. Let's make it happen here. Welcome everyone. Let's get things rolling. Make sure I'm cleared here. Yep, we are. Make sure we didn't do anything stupid yesterday. We did not. All right. Looks like we're good. Oh, but we do need to make more incense and potions. So let's do that. What do we need? We need ancient times still. We need some Redmond buzz, 16 of those at least. Oops. Okay, and now all right. And how are we doing here on Elixir Advantage? Let's go ahead and do that as well. Oops. All right, I think we're good. We're good. Overpower. How are we doing there? We're doing good. All right, let's go. Let's go. Much as I hate it, we gotta do the pit. All right, well, let's do a quick pit. I think 80, pit 80 sounds pretty fast if we do it right. So let's go in here. Let's drink. Whoops, drank the wrong one. Right, drink that, and we'll drink that. Should we? Oh, we can. We'll go ahead and do it. We'll go ahead and drink our last one of those. All right, here we go. Let's lower this down to 80 so we can make it a little bit quicker. We got to get this guy's damage up. We've got him tanky as heck, but we need to get his damage way up. It's way low right now. And that's all going to be done with using the Paragon board. We're not going to spend a whole bunch of time on this guy if he doesn't want to die. We're just going to move on. There we go. It down to 80 so I could run it quick. I just want to get my glyphs leveled. That's it. I'm not a pit guy. I hate pits. I absolutely hate them. I only run them when I have to. I don't try to run high pits ever because I absolutely just hate them. I just can't stand them. I'm not a guy that cares at all about running pit numbers. I could care less, honestly. I just try to do them until I get my glyphs to where I need them, and then I never come back to the pit again. In season 5, we didn't do the pit once, not a single time, because you didn't have to. You could run, you could get everything you needed in the horde. I wasn't paying attention. I stood right in that freeze. I've actually been thinking about getting rid of the chains, but so far we're keeping them. But we've actually have been thinking about pulling those out of the build. Mostly because once you get into boss farming, these really do nothing. Steel grasp does absolutely nothing. Once you get into the boss farming, they're not going to do anything at all. Well, they mark everything vulnerable, but in the boss fight, they don't do anything. They have no effect. Zero. The boss ignores them. So it's a problem. It's always been that way since season 1. They're like they're pretty good as far as grouping everything up and marking things vulnerable, but as far as the boss fight, they're worthless. And I still throw them during boss fights just because of the way my rotation is. I don't change through it, but technically they should be just taken out during the boss fight because they don't have any effect. It was always my complaint way back in season 1. I was like, well, it's kind of a useless skill once you start farming bosses. We are way ahead on the clock, so we don't really need to worry. I guess we could have gone a little bit higher. No, it was going to be this easy, this fast. 228 is my Paragon. 228. This is just a true blue HotA build, Hammer of the Ancients. It does not. The only thing it's using Earthquake on is the Ruin. That's it. Take that. I don't want that spark thing right there. This. I don't want it. Yeah, the Barb is fun. It's actually my favorite character. I mean, this season, unless you're doing a whirlwind or a true earthquake build, this season the Barbarian is probably not as tough as some other seasons, but it's still a fun class to build. Just because it's like in their face and you're just like right up on them, just toe to toe. Alright, Fury. Okay, we got something in this room over here. this is Diablo 4. This is Diablo 4 Season 7. We played. We did play PoE 2 for, I don't know, what was it, a month? And then this season started and we jumped over here. We might have played PoE 2 a little bit longer than a month, actually. It may have been longer. You don't want to go down, huh?
Not ready yet.
Thanks for that third impact. Appreciate it, follow. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Not ready yet.
This is the same build I did in Season 1. The exact same build. But in Season 1, you could have as many Paragon boards as you wanted. I had 8. This season you can't do that, and everything's changed. So I've been really, you're saying everything has changed Season 1. So yeah, it's actually been a struggle a little bit to get this character, this build to work. And I'm not copying. I don't copy somebody else's build. I just do my own. But this is my Season 1 build that I used, and we are trying to make it work for Season 7. I've seen a lot of good Barb builds out there. Whirlwind Earthquake. I've seen an Earthquake HotA build. I've seen a Whirlwind HotA Earthquake build too. So yeah, there's a lot of good builds this season. They've done a good job balancing this season. However, the Necromancer's broke. Floodwave Necromancer is just destroying anything it touches. It's broke as bad as Spiritborn was last season. Slammer, what's up, bro? The lunar event not worked in pits. Yeah, I haven't ran across any lunar event stuff in the pit, to be honest with you. I'm surprised you have. Yeah, a lot of people really love Diablo 2. I never played Diablo 2. I actually didn't start playing Diablo until Diablo 3. Now, this is where you see where my damage is hurting. I'm a tank as heck. I mean, they can't kill me, but unless I look away from the stream, then they'll kill me. But I mean, it just takes me too long to bring them down. I got to get my damage up. It looks like it's all Paragon related at this point for me, but we're getting there. We're getting there. It's getting there. Takes them a little bit longer than it should, that's for sure. All right, so what do we got? We got 71, 71. It's a slow climb. It really is. Yeah, everybody's told me, yeah, that Diablo 2 was definitely the best. I just haven't wanted to go backwards. I mean, to be honest with you, those guys that broke away from PoE 2, the developers, and went and created PoE 1, I love PoE 1. I think Path of Exile 1 is just freaking great. Big fan of it. Absolutely love the game. Not a big fan of PoE 2, sadly. I feel like they dumbed it down. Tried to make it easier for people. Yeah, I wasn't a big fan. I mean, I liked it. It was okay, but I wouldn't go back and play it again because it's missing so many elements. Which it'll get there. It's early release. It'll get there. But as of today, I wasn't a big fan of it. I just felt like it's been way dumbed down.
It is done.
We gotta go finish this stupid thing too. The way we're gonna do that is, what do we got? 580, so we're gonna have to jump in here. Let's get rid of this gear first.
Who's these?
I think PoE 2, this is my opinion only after playing PoE 1 for as long as I have, and then going into PoE 2, and we ran the whole content. I mean, it was interesting, but here's the key things that I don't like about PoE 2, and a lot of PoE 1 veterans are saying the same thing. In fact, a lot of PoE 1 veterans are really unhappy that GGG's not going to keep supporting PoE 1 because they feel, in fact, the comment has been made, we gave up PoE 1 for this. That's what they've been saying, and I agree with that. And here's why. First of all, the ruins are absolutely stupid, and GGG finally realized that it was stupid not to let you replace them, so they changed that. But the ruins are really an afterthought. I don't like them. I think they're kind of pointless. Yeah, you can use them to get your resistances up and things of that, but I didn't like them. I don't like the way they do gems. There's a lot of gatekeeping going on in the gem system now compared to PoE 1. A lot of gatekeeping. There's the passive skill tree has gotten immensely weaker, way weaker compared to PoE 1. And these changes, when GGG, they comment on it, I understand they want to bring new users in, and players felt like the PoE 1 was too intimidating and things of that nature, but I just don't like it. It's just, they'll get it fixed. I mean, they'll go through it. I mean, PoE 1 had 11 years being cooked. I mean, it was cooked for 11 years. I mean, that's awesome. And I think PoE 2 will eventually be the standard, but I think a lot of diehard PoE 1 guys I think a lot of us are disappointed with PoE 2. And here's the other main reason why most of us are saying what we're saying is, what new did you give us in PoE 2 that's not in PoE 1? I mean, ruins, that's it. You gave us that. But we still have the segmented world. There is still no open world. You dumb down everything. Why didn't you just add what you did to PoE 1? Why did you create a whole new game that's really a carbon copy, except for, you dumbed it down, when all of that could have been just done? I mean, I don't know. I don't want to get into it because I start preaching about it, and you can tell I'm passionate about PoE 1, and I let my passion take over, and I shouldn't. So yeah, we'll leave that alone for now because it gets into a tight discussion. Thank you there, Fuzzy. Appreciate it. All right, now we have to run these darn things, and these are at least pretty fun. I mean, I will say I've been pretty critical of Blizzard, pretty critical of Diablo. I wasn't going to come and play this season. We were going to stay in PoE 2, just because we'd started it. We were in maps. We were like, let's just keep pushing forward. Thank you, Third Impact. Take care. Have fun. Yeah, that's what I said. They could have just upgraded PoE 1, but yeah. But anyway, let's have fun. Did I cash these in already? I think I did. Yeah, we did. All right, let's go. Let's go.
I need time to
Oh, you can't go that way. Okay, well, we're gonna gather a whole lot of rot in here, so looks like we're gonna be in here for a while. Purge the rot. Oh, we're purging.
I'm not ready yet.
Don't you dare kill me, bro. What are you doing? That was something weird. Hey, where's the other one? This way, this way, this way. Oh, we got one more. Oh, I see another one too. Okay. Thought we already did this one. Guess it respawned already. There we go. Now we got the score. That's what we were looking for right there. Oh, we got somebody else coming now. This is rather a pretty good crowd. Let's get him going. This is T4. Yeah, this is T4.
Not ready yet.
There's a weird lag right there. Right.
Not ready yet.
Thank you, that Mung Man. Appreciate the follow, for sure. Gotta be careful about watching chat right now, or I'll end up doing something stupid. There we go. All right. More spores. Let's go ahead and pop them. Okay. Living steel. All right, where's the next place to go here? We got a lot of these to gather up. 263 is all we got. It's a lot. All right, let's go up here.
I need time to do that. It is done.
Okay, there's one of those over here. Let's grab this one. This is the new thing, the lunar event right here. Favor. I don't know how long this lunar event's going to be going on. I didn't read the date of where it's gonna, when it's going to expire. It's actually been pretty fun though.
Not ready yet.
All right, we got any more? Nope. Let's keep going. Yeah, it is kind of addicting. This game has been my go-to game. Like when I used to play PoE and I used to get frustrated and just angry and upset and couldn't kill what I had to kill, the boss, and had to learn its mechanics, I would go and play this game. This was my go-to game because this game is just so really not a difficult game, pretty easy to make good builds on that can work. Yeah, I've enjoyed this game since day one, since season one for sure. Now I just have to get, and every season what I do is I run people through bosses and we get them all their mythic gear. We usually average about 14 to 16 mythic drops an hour, and we've geared a lot of people up over the seasons here. We just need to get this character to the point where he can do that without dying himself. And when you start carrying bosses, it's a whole new game because the boss's hit points go way up. Their damage necessarily doesn't, but their hit points do, which kind of translates to damage, because if they're alive longer, they're going to do more damage. Yeah, it's... I've been through this a zillion times now with all the characters I've done. We're getting him there. He's getting close, but this has been the longest I've had to do it. The longest getting him ready is normally we're in there already doing it, and we can go run bosses now myself, but the problem is we're not dropping them fast enough. With my damage is too low, which is, like I said, it's going to be all tied to my glyphs right now on Paragon board, which is why you see me running so much pit, and I hate the pit, but we're going to have to go back to it again today. Right now, that's where we're at. We got to get our damage up. Our damage is, and I want to show people something here. Let's clear this out, because people are very confused about something, and I want them to see what I'm talking about. So a lot of people are confused by this parameter called attack power, and they think that that's damage, and it's not. I mean, it is, but it's not. I hate this number right here, attack power. I had a guy that came into my stream, and he was at 98,000 attack power, and he was wondering why he couldn't kill the bosses. And I'm like, bro, this does not mean that you're going to do more damage. This number does not mean that. I mean, he had 0 critical strike chance and just all kinds of things that, you know, we helped him get on the right path. But I'm like, bro, that number is very confusing. I wish Blizzard would change it to say something else, because I think it confuses a lot of people. And it does have like a multiplying factor kind of thing. It's just hard to explain, to be honest. Thank you, Shadow. Thank you, Shadow. Good morning, good afternoon, evening, whatever it may be for you in Norway. I hope you're doing well as well. I know, Patrick, I hate it, bro. I hated it in Season 4 PTR when they first introduced it. I remember writing a whole bunch of, like, almost a major comment to Blizzard about it, saying, you know, guys, you need to add a little bit something else to it, because it's just too repetitive. And then in Season 5, when they said you could get all the mats from the hordes, that was the best. You didn't have to go into the pit at all. But I'm going to have to go back in there. I got to get these glyphs up. They're only in the 70s right now. We have to have a minimum of 85 to get the power that I want out of them. And the only reason I know that is because creating a Barb for all these seasons, I know that I'm not going to see the power from him until it hits about 80, 85. Glyph level, that's glyph level. Pits, we're already able to do that. We need glyph level, so that's why we lowered our pit down so we can just run them fast. We'll go back in there and do them again. We're not gonna have a choice. Got to do them. Yeah, this is my own build. Yeah, this is the same build I used in Season 1. It's actually been difficult because in Season 1 you could have as many Paragon boards as you wanted. I used 8 Paragon boards on this build in Season 1.
Not ready yet.
So yeah, it's been a challenge. But it's slowly getting there. I concentrated really mainly on just making him a tank where nothing could kill him. That seems to have worked pretty good. It's just that now I ignored damage, so we got to get that fixed.
Not ready yet.
Yeah, they did. They did us dirty on the pit for sure. Honestly, what they did too was after Season 5, they looked at the data, and thank you, Tig, thank you for the follow. They looked at the data, and they realized that nobody was running the pit anymore. Nobody was. I mean, just the people that care about running high pits. So they said, oh, all right, well, we're going to make it that you have to do the glyphs now in the pit, which is such a smart idea on their part because it literally forces you to run the pit over and over and over. You remember the days where you could do it in the nightmare dungeons? Those were great. Those were great days. But it is what it is. Right now we're just farming rot. We need that purple stuff that you see dropping on the ground there, right there. Restless rot, that's what we need. We need a lot of it, a lot. We need a whole lot.
Not ready yet.
You don't understand what's going on. This is a very chaotic area. When you come into here, especially if you're level 5, holy smokes. When I came in here the first time, I was like a level 1. And I was like, what's going on? Why are there so many bombs? This is like the new season thing that they added. It is chaotic for sure. But I need to gather up. They drop these purple things, and sometimes you're not seeing it because my pet is picking them up very fast. But they drop these purple things called Restless Rot, and that's what we need. This frog is gonna come here and spawn a whole bunch of stuff.
Not ready yet.
Oh, see, there's a flashing thing up there in the corner of the screen. See it? Way up there. I left some items up there too, I see. Right up here. These are what you're looking for, these 4 activities. So this is just going to keep spawning over and over and over for a while. You're going to get a ton of XP, a lot of Restless Rot. We missed the beginning of it, so it's already spawned at least once, I see. Got stuck in pit 55. It's literally just lower your pit and run a few more and get your glyphs leveled up. I mean, really, that's what it is. But man, I don't blame you for walking away from it and going to a different game because the pit is so freaking boring. I think it hurts this game in a lot of ways, and they don't get it.
Not ready yet.
But you do have a big crowd that loves to run high pit numbers. I mean, I know that a lot of people really strive to run that pit 150. I don't, but a lot of people do. It's a big deal to them. I'm more like, I don't care. I don't want to run a 150. I don't want to run a 100. I don't want to run any of them, but I do because I got to level my glyph. Come on, dude. You gotta keep moving. Why are you going so slow here? It takes hello, Polis. It takes to level your glyphs just takes quick. I mean, you're gonna level one level each, but you have to level them to 100, and I think each pit run is what, 3 minutes, maybe. I mean, I guess if you run it slower, sometimes I kind of take my time. I don't really blaze, depending on the clock, but I mean, you can do it pretty fast. BOE2, I'm sorry, bro. I played it. Left during maps to come here when this season started. Not a fan. Not. BOE1, much better. BOE1 blows BOE2 away, bro. I'm sorry to say, but BOE2 is lacking in every single aspect. It was made for players that were scared of PoE 1. They dumbed it down. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm very critical of it. I was very disappointed. Very, very disappointed. Pretty much a hardcore PoE 1 fan guy. Just could not enjoy PoE 2. Just way dumbed down. Too dumbed down for me. I'm sorry. It just was. A whole lot about it that I did not enjoy. To be honest with you, I don't think it looks better at all. I think the graphics are just about exactly the same. They really are. But you do have a lot of trolls out there that want to go, and when I was running PoE 2, everybody was coming into my stream and saying, "Oh, why aren't you doing Diablo 4? Diablo 4 is better." Then when I ran Diablo 4, everybody comes and goes, "Why aren't you doing PoE 2? PoE 2 is better." And my answer to all of them is, no, PoE 1 is better than all of them. I think we left some stuff up here I saw somewhere. Where was it? There it is. The irony is astounding. If you go watch my videos, bro, you'll see I played PoE 2 for the entire, I mean, quite a while, bro. From the second it came out early until, what, 2 weeks ago? So, yeah, astounding. Astounding because I'm telling you the truth that the game has been way dumbed down. The whole, everything about it. Passive skill tree is way weaker. Gem system is gate kept. I mean, everything about the game has been dumbed down so they could get new players like you, I guess. They could come in, and I'm okay with that. That's all right. It's working for what they wanted it to do, but I mean, we blazed through the bosses. I mean, it was not a hard game. I mean, challenging, yeah, but PoE 2 still is way better. And it's very well known that they dumbed down PoE 2 and why they dumbed it down. I mean, the developers aren't hiding that fact. I mean, they made it known that they were trying to get the new player base, that people were intimidated by PoE 1. And you got a lot of PoE 1 veterans now saying, we gave up PoE 1 for this. Oh, I mean, come on, man. But hey, to each their own. I don't care. It's not my game, it's theirs. Grinding Gear Games is a good studio. I'm sure they'll bring it to where it needs to be. It's only been out for a little while. It's got a long time to cook. That's the reason we won't play it again until they do some major updates, because it's just lacking in so many ways. And also, hence the reason why the player base has dropped from 2.5 million to what? 200,000? 250,000? I mean, it's dropped considerably. It's higher than that. It's higher than 250,000, but it's dropped considerably. And a lot of the people that have left, if you read the forums, a lot of them are PoE 1 veterans that are now screaming and yelling to TTT, dude, hey, give us a new season in PoE 1. We don't want to play PoE 2. And I'm with those guys. I am 100% with them. PoE 2 could have been added to PoE 1. There's absolutely nothing new in PoE 1. I mean, in PoE 2. There's not an open world. It's still the segmented world. Just everything is, it could have just been piled on top of PoE 1, really. And that's what a lot of vets feel, too. But everybody's allowed to like and dislike whatever they want, to be honest. That's what makes the world go round. Oh, how many do we have now? full, so we're gonna have to go, but we got 705.
I must.
This game has always been my go-to game when I was playing PoE 1, and if I got frustrated or something, I would come and play this game for an hour or two, because it's pretty mindless, easy game to play. I mean, and you can pretty much win without a whole lot of effort. So it was a good game to have on the side. And so I was excited. I was very excited for PoE 2, but very disappointed with it. Big lag, big lag. There we go. Oh no, that's.
I need time.
Yeah, I agree. I get a lot of hate too because of my views on PoE 2, and you know, so do a lot of people that say the same things I am. But you can go to the forums and you can read it over and over and over and over and over. What I'm saying isn't anything that hasn't been said before. You know, people don't like hearing it because you got trolls that just will never ever agree, and that's okay. It's all right. It's all right. PoE 1, I brought a lot of Diablo players to PoE 1, a lot. And they loved it. They needed a little bit, just a little bit, tiniest bit of coaching, and they were good to go. But
Not ready yet.
I brought a lot of those same players to PoE 2, and most of them aren't playing it. I mean, honestly, some of them still are, but a lot of them left, like I did. A lot of them left, said, okay, this is just not what I expected. It'll get there. It's early. Like you said, Polis, I agree. It's very early. GGG is a good studio. It'll get to where it needs to be. It's just not there yet.
Not ready yet.
Some things like the core elements are never going to make me happy because they change this. You know, the ruin system is an afterthought. It was just like, why? You know, the whole gatekeeping with gems drives me crazy. I don't understand why they started doing that. But
Not ready yet.
I mean, there's just a lot to the core game that I think needs to be improved. I personally think.
Not ready yet.
But I do think that, yeah, PoE 1 is just new. It's so fun. It really is. And now with Battlefield announcing that they're doing a new game, I mean, it looks, and they're using a new engine to create it. It looks superb. I'm really excited about seeing that as well.
I need more time.
Our bank's full. We're gonna have to go to town.
I need time to do that.
Actually, we can go now because this stuff is gonna stay here. We're not gonna have to worry about it. XP I want, and this rod.
I must work.
Okay, let's go. We're good. All right. All right. Let's get this all cleared. People find it ironic that I'm saying PoE 2 is dumbed down and I'm playing Diablo 4, but they have no clue that I played PoE 2 and PoE 1 and Last Epoch and Lost Ark, you know. So I honestly say PoE 2 is a very dumbed down version of PoE 1, and I believe it. It's just the way it is for me. I know people really get bent about that, but I'm not the only one saying it. I mean, there's a whole lot of people saying it. So this is what it is. It's too bad. Thank you, Word Birdie. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Do you think, though, that Grinding Gear Games will make it into a good game? Because they're such a good studio. They really are. But I don't believe today that it's where it needs to be.
Not ready yet.
It will be, though. Gotta remember, PoE 1 was cooked for 11 years. They developed it for 11 years. So yeah, a lot of people did do that simply. A lot of people just didn't enjoy PoE 2, and it's too bad, but I was one of them. I mean, I played it. Don't get me wrong. We went through all the bosses. We played it, and you know, and I said the same thing I said the first time I played PoE 1. I said, "Oh, these bosses are the best bosses I've seen since Elden Ring." I mean, they do have some great bosses in the game. Absolutely. Well, that is the other thing that a lot of people are saying is that PoE 2 seems to be built more so than PoE 1 and more so than a lot of games on the grind. I mean, every game is a grind these days, but PoE 2 really made it such a slow grind. And that, I think, bothered a lot of people. It didn't bother me so much because PoE 1 is not quite as slow as PoE 2 grind, but it's still, you know, it's still a long grind. Zaddy, thank you for the follow, appreciate it. But yeah, it is too slow for a lot of people. You're right. A lot of people just don't want to take that kind of time to dedicate for something like that. Thank you, Sean, appreciate it. I didn't mind the grind, I really did. What I just didn't like certain aspects. One of them, like I said, there's a lot of gatekeeping going on in PoE 2, which, you know, and some people have pointed out that, hey, some of the developers are part of some, I don't say, outside shop sites that are selling orbs and things like that. And if you look at who owns those outside sites that are selling those, it's people that have a vested interest in PoE 2. In fact, two of them are investors. And so, okay, you kind of leaned a little heavy on that because orbs are a pain in the butt at some levels. Now, once you get into maps, orbs drop quite a bit, but I see a lot of people using those sites outside of PoE. And then when you do your research about those sites, you find out, oh, wait a minute, these are actually approved by the GT. But it's a free game, so I don't blame them trying to make their money however they can. It makes sense. I would too if I was them. I'm actually amazed that, what's its name? I'm amazed that Diablo doesn't do the same thing. Like sell stash tabs. I'm amazed Diablo doesn't jump on that bandwagon, but they don't.
I'm not ready yet.
I'm on Torment 4. I think I have one jaw ruined. I think that I'm trying to gather those as well. Those are been, That and what's the other one? XOL.
I'm not ready.
XOL rune is another rune that's really hard to drop in this game, it seems like.
Not ready yet.
What's up, Sinister? Thank you. I wish they would hear me though, because I would buy stash tabs. Because, you know, I do so many characters every season that stash tabs are like, I'm very surprised they don't sell them. I am. I'm just amazed because it seems to me like it's a money-making opportunity. I think I've heard MMO Nerd and a few other people's talking about it as well, that they need stash tabs.
Not ready yet.
How many do I have now? 942. We don't even have 1,000 yet. These are getting slower and slower to gather too, these restless rocks. Whoa, it got you banned on Twitch for making that comment to Rob? Wow. That's really, really surprising, bro. Because that comment wasn't bad at all. I mean, it was funny. It wasn't a bad comment. Rob must have really got bent on it. He really must have gotten kind of a crybaby then. All he had to do is just block you. Why did he have to go all the way, and especially for a comment that silly? Wow, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy, man. I'm really surprised to hear that. I already had a bad opinion of him, so that even makes it worse now that you tell me that. Looks like Beavis, man. I swear to God, I swear Beavis was copied from him. Yeah, that's pretty harsh. I am really surprised that he just didn't ban you from his channel rather than have Twitch ban you completely over a very harmless comment. It wasn't sexual, it was funny. But anyway. Well, yeah, the same thing is with World of Warcraft. They let you have so many different stash tabs. You know, you can buy as many as you need, but from what I understand with Blizzard, it's, you know, different developers for each well, it's the same with most studios, different developers for every project. So because one of their games does it doesn't mean the other game will, which is sometimes confusing for people.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
These things sometimes take too long to pop, though.
Not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
Oh, we're full again. Holy smokes.
Not ready yet.
Oh, yeah, that is the problem. Who's in charge of D4 is a big deal. I'm going to tell you who's in charge of D4, and that's Rod Ferguson. And if you just go and Google his name right now, if you go and look, the guy is a franchise killer, man. Everything he's been involved in, he has killed. He's killed the game. And some of the games I played, so that's why I know his name very well. I don't understand why Blizzard hired him. I'm thinking, what resume were you guys looking at? You can see his resume right on Google. It's like, what were you guys thinking hiring this guy? But anyway, it's their choice. But I've said for a long time that Diablo 4 is going to improve it in any way until they get rid of him. Because it's very, very old school. He doesn't. I've heard him actually say that, you know, he doesn't believe that PoE and PoE2 and games like that should even be classified as, you know, ARPGs. He thinks that they should be in their own, you know, and Diablo should have its own. And like, bro, what world are you living in for real? But yeah, you can Google his name, and he's been involved in a lot of deaths of a lot of good games, for sure. What Diablo 4, and I've been saying this since season 1, endgame. Endgame, 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 endgame. And in all honesty, Diablo doesn't know what we mean when we say endgame. They don't know, they really don't know what we mean. I mean, I have a contact with Blizzard and with Diablo, and I think Chumba, you have the same contact. Although I am no longer talking to that contact because that contact has been kind of a dick on some things. But anyway, they asked me, well, what do you mean by endgame content? What do you mean? Do you want maps like in PoE? And I'm like, no, I don't. I don't want maps, but I want endgame. I mean, look, Last Epoch has the monolith, which is awesome and super fun. I just want some endgame, man. I don't want it to be your end game is bosses and you think that that's all that is necessary. It's just, it's not. A very simple, and I gave them this idea. This season's been okay. I'm at the point now, right now, Zaddy, that I'm running the pit over and over and over and over and over. So it starts to make me really hate any season, to be honest, because I just hate the pit. But the season's better than I thought it was going to be. I was going to leave it alone and not do it. But here's my idea for endgame content that I told this person with Blizzard, with Diablo 4, that they could implement tomorrow if they wanted. Do you remember when, actually, you know what? I'm just going to go there and show it to you, because this is the easiest endgame content that they could add, and they could add it tomorrow. And the guy told me, well, how high do you go then? That doesn't, you know, and I'm like, dude, you go as high as you can, because that's the whole point. It should be never ending, you know. But anyway, you know, they don't get it. They really don't. And a lot of that is due to their leadership, Rod Ferguson, and where he's come from in the past. But let me show you what I'm talking about. We're going to go into Durrell, and I'm going to show you a super easy endgame content that they could do. And they did have it. They did have it, and they removed it. So let me show you. We're going to go all the way in here. We're going to go in Durrell, because this is what they now call their endgame content. All right. Okay, so if you come in here, we're going to clear this out so we can go in. We're not going to do the fight because I already know we can drop him. We already tested it. In fact, we're wearing mythics right now from this guy. All right, so we're going to go in. We're going to clear all this out. Come in here. So back in season 1 and 2 and 3, and even season 4, when you came in here and you clicked this right here was 2 choices. You had regular and you had tormented Durrell. If they simply would say tormented Durrell 1, tormented Durrell 2, tormented Durrell 3, and if you would make every boss that way, where you can raise the levels of difficulty on the boss. Granted, this is very cheesy endgame content, but it's endgame content that Diablo could invest in and do almost immediately. I mean, they could do it immediately. But yeah, regular unleaded, exactly. But you know, I'm just saying that this is something that they could do, and it wouldn't take hardly any time at all. But you know, they don't want to do it, so we have to go back to the pit, as much as I don't want to. First, we're gonna, yeah, let's come up here. We have to get every one of our glyphs to at least 85 if we want the strength features of this. Right now, this guy is super tanky. He's the tank. I mean, he's just tank, hard to kill. But his damage is low because we spent so much time doing his tankiness. So we have to get that fixed, and that's going to come through the Paragon board. And
horseshoes and nails. What you need? My hammer sings on your return.
so let's go. Oh, what do I want to do? Oh, we did get another. Oh, wait, with that one going. And we're going to lower this. Oh, we already did lower it to 80, which is perfect. We're going to have to raise that up eventually, but we're just trying to get something efficient here to get these glyphs leveled. Yeah, that's what the end game is right now. It's absolutely. I do undercut. Undercity. I do Undercity. We gotta go. We're in the pit. I do Undercity. In fact, when I got the right tributes and I got the Obedicite tribute, I do a lot of the Undercity because the Obedicite drops so good in there. And they're more efficient than Infernal Hordes when you got the Obedicite tribute.
Not ready yet.
I don't want to waste a bunch of time on one thing. We want groups here. What we want. So I changed from the Witch Power of the Frog to this Fire Bats. I'm not sure that was a good change. But I don't like the Frog either because the Frog is very powerful. However, when leveled, but what happens is I throw my Steel Grasp and then he throws his tongue and he steals exactly what I just grabbed. And so it's like, okay, I don't want to keep you anymore. You're trying to be insane with that. They just keep respawning here. Fighters just keep spawning, which is awesome.
I'm not ready yet.
Really bad lag going on right there, though. That was weird. I don't know if it lately lagged. The lag has gotten worse and worse since they did this lunar event. It's so weird because it shouldn't even affect the pit. So the lunar event isn't even in here. Yeah, in-game content is needed badly for this game. However, like I said, as long as Rod Ferguson is in charge, we're not going to see any end-game content because he firmly believes that this game already has end-game content. He believes in the 1-2-4 bosses, and I say 1-2-4 because normally you've already killed it on 3. This Barb does not do well. My Spiritborn does. My Spiritborn still drops him on 1-2-4, but this character takes a little bit longer currently right now because we got to get his damage up. Got to get his damage up. Got to get him up.
Not ready yet.
What are you doing? Shoot me over here, bro. The lunar seems to be causing lag. We were talking about it yesterday. The lunar, this new lunar event, has been causing some lag here recently since they opened it up to and started it. That's when I noticed the lag starting. I never really have lag issues until, oh, I hate that stupid one. It has something to do with their code or something they did, or who knows. It could be any numerous things. Yeah, me too. Me too. I'm saying it wasn't a problem before the lunar event, and now you're seeing it too. I am too. I'm noticing it a lot of lag since they released that lunar event, and it doesn't make a lot of sense, to be honest with you, because I'm not even in the lunar event right now. So why am I still suffering from it? So yeah, it seems to be throughout the entire game. I have not tried to turn off crossplay though. Normally when I suffer lag, I turn off crossplay and see what happens. And usually it goes away, but I have not tried that since this new lag showed up. I guess it would be interesting to see if it went away.
I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, a lot of it's 80. It's weird. I don't know why it's I don't know why it's doing it, but I don't know how long that event lasts. I didn't look at the deadline, the dates for it, so I can't imagine it's going to be going on a whole lot longer. Man, I'm still like so freaking surprised that they banned you for that comment to Rob. I just my ass off when you told me about it. I thought it was funny. It was humorous. It wasn't anything. There was no derogatory about it. It was just a funny comment.
Not ready yet.
So I'm wondering if everybody calls him Beavis, do they all get banned too? Because the dude looks like Beavis, bro. I mean, he looks exactly like Beavis. If you took a picture of Beavis and put it next to him, you would swear that he's doing it on purpose like a joke. But he's not. That's the funniest part. I don't watch the streams. I don't know anything about the dude. I just, every time I've seen his picture or anything about, I always think, man, you are like Beavis for sure, bro. And I don't mean it derogatory at all. I just say, hey, you look just like him, man. Should be going and making millions and millions of dollars on that look, because he's spitting him. It's actually pretty impressive. So now you're going to see where I'm talking about this guy's damage, because when we get to the boss, that's where it really shows that he's lacking in his damage ability, that's why we're here doing these stinking bits. Because even though we'll down this guy, it just takes too long, and it shouldn't. There's not enough damage. guy killed me yesterday because I wasn't paying attention. I just took for granted that, oh yeah, it's gonna take a while. And we looked away and we were looking at chat. And next thing you know, I heard the death sound, and I'm like, what? So that's where you can definitely see that you definitely need to improve that. That's just taking way, way too long. I don't think I got room for those. I don't. All right. We need to get these to at least 85 before we're going to see the big difference in damage. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. That was only 77. So now we're going to have to raise our... Now we need to raise our level up on our pit. We've been running these because they're so fast, but we're going to have to go up. Papa, so you're talking about cast on shock. You're talking about in PoE 2, Papa. I used cast in shock. There's some support gems that you want to make sure that you have in that, because I think it sounds like you're talking about you're in PoE 2. Okay, let's get this here. It's actually a nice piece right there. Okay. Yeah, it's all right, bro. I played PoE 2 as well, so yeah, I just know that there's some support gems that you want to put in there, and I don't remember which. I used cast on shock, and I don't remember what support gems I was using, to be honest. I was a sorceress, so it sounds like that's you're doing something similar. I can actually tell you here real quick. Let me just let me look up. Oops. Let me look up my build here real fast. Because I made notes here. I don't know though if they're gonna be. Let's see. Where is it? Build data. Okay, maybe I can't find my notes. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not able to find my notes. I'm sorry. It's just it would take me too long to pull them back up. But there are some support gems that you want to use for that. Yeah, there are some support gems that you want to use for that, and I wish I could remember them. I keep popping in my brain clarity, but clarity is not it. Clarity was I put on another skill. I apologize. I can't remember right now. But thank you for the follow, Big Spence. Thank you for the follow, Papa. Blizzard is dead. I think a lot of people wish. What do we gotta do? We gotta do another one, as much as I don't want to. We're gonna have to. We need to raise the limit on that. Can't stand. Oh, you know what? Well, we'll do this. You're welcome, Papa. You're welcome. Oh, I didn't grab those. All right, let's go back. Let's do that. What's up, Big Hurt? Yeah, the grind is the grind, you know. Every day, bro. Just every day. We're still really testing that crash fix that Blizzard gave me, and it seems to be working right now, and we'll see. On the PC, the crashing has gotten a little bit ridiculous, and it really, from what I've learned, well, you're asking the wrong guy, Kev, because I'm a PoE 1 fan. I love PoE 1. I'm very disappointed with PoE 2. I'm not a big PoE 2 fan after playing it and playing it and playing it. I couldn't like it very much. There's too much changes I didn't like. So yeah, but PoE2, you know, I don't know. I don't want to. I want to say PoE2 is probably, it's more challenging than Diablo 4. Diablo 4 is an easy game. Diablo 4 is very easy. Diablo 4, let me put it this way. When I played PoE 1 and I played it a lot, what I would do is I would, when I'd get frustrated, I would leave and go play Diablo 4. Because Diablo 4 is kind of a, I hate to use this word, but it's kind of a mindless, easy game to play, easy to make builds, very simple and very fun. It's addicting, but it's not very challenging. Let me say that. Whereas PoE and PoE2 are very, very challenging. What was the fix? Well, here, let's do it like, how can I do it? Let's go like this. Hang on, guys. I'm going to show you this fix. We're going to walk through it. We did it yesterday. We're going to show you the fix today as well. Let's bring it up here like this. All right, so you're gonna, first thing you want to do if you're in Windows, you got to find your system. All right, you need to find your system. All right, find your system right here. You want to go to Advanced System Settings. All right, and that's gonna pop up another screen. I got a lot of monitors here, so hang tight. That's gonna pop up another screen here, and you're gonna have all these tabs at the top. You're gonna want to go to Advanced. All right, you go to Advanced. And then this is where the problem all started. So when they did their fix, what was it, 2 weeks ago, stability fix, they actually created this problem. So if you go to performance, right here, settings, on the advanced tab, go to performance, go to settings. You will then see that you've got an advanced tab here. All right, go to that. And right here. So this is the problem. This is what they did when they did the stability fix. What happened was, most of you have this on automatic because most people don't even go in here and mess with this. But what happened when they did that stability fix, it set this automatic to this right here, this number, 4959 megabytes. All right. Well, because of their memory leak that they have, and especially if you bought the Vessel of Hatred, the memory leak is even worse. This is not big enough. So, and this is what frustrated me with this support dude I was dealing with. I'm like, so you know this, fix the freaking problem. But anyway, if you have 32 gig of memory, you need to set this custom size to 16, whatever number here you want. I use 16384, all right? It's 16384 for both. If you have 16 gig of memory, you need to set this to 32 gig and 32 gig for both. So the less memory you have, the higher you need to make this, because the longer you play the game, if it's a memory leak, the longer you play the game, the memory leak grows and grows and grows. So you need to make sure that this is this way. It seems to have fixed the problem so far. All right. It seems to have fixed it so far. It's kind of frustrating because, honestly, if they know of the situation and they know of the problem, why aren't you fixing it? It is what it is. It's, you know, it is what it is. I would suggest that you go play PoE2 first. It's cheaper, and see if you like it. It's a more challenging game. If you're a person, though, that gets frustrated easily, you may not want to do that, and you may want to play Diablo 4. Me personally, PoE 1 is better than PoE 2, and it's free, so you don't have to do anything. You don't have to pay a dime. You can just go play PoE 1 and see if you like it. PoE 2, in my opinion, being a PoE 1 guy, in my opinion, PoE 2 is a dumbed down version of PoE 1. That's just how I see it. It's the developers wanted to make a game that wasn't, people were intimidated by PoE 1, so they made this, and it is, in my opinion, easier than PoE 1. I think, but that's just me. And PoE 1 is free, so you can go and play it right now, and you don't have, you know, any issues. And you know, and you may end up being intimidated, because that's why GGG claims why they made the changes they did, but I don't know. All right, so we are going to see, do I have the tribute for And we'll go do Undercity if I have it. I don't think so. Oh, we do. We got 2 of them. So let's go. We'll go there. Let's go do Undercity. I thought the bosses in PoE 2 were very fun. I thought they were a blast. But there were just too many elements in PoE 2 that I did not like compared to PoE 1. And so honestly, I've been back now playing PoE 1. On my off time, I'm playing PoE 1 again. They didn't say any fix at all in the patch. They just said stability fix. That was it in that patch a couple weeks ago. That was all the information they gave us, was that it was a stability fix according to them. And it made it more unstable than it did anything. Which is not surprising when it comes to Blizzard. It really isn't. All right, so we're gonna do this guy here with the Oviducite. This has got a pretty good drop rate and it's pretty fast. You have 32 gig RAM and it should run smoothly. Yeah, go to that. Go and try that idea of that was the fix they gave me. It helped me a lot on my computer. It helped a lot, man. But it's still lagging really bad now since the lunar event. When they released this lunar event, seems like that's caused a buttload of lag, which really doesn't make any sense, but it does.
Not ready yet. Not ready yet. Not ready yet.
Okay, well, there's one over here. Let's go get that one first. Oh, here's the big boss. Let's get him. Nope, don't want to pros. Let's pop that.
Not ready yet.
All right, what am I missing here? It's not. We're not getting it. Oh, there it went. There it went. There it went.
Not ready yet.
Got another one down here. Got a boss with a little elite right there. He'll come. He'll follow. There he goes. Okay, that should be all of them. Well, we got a boss, little elite. Oh, well, we'll leave him. We don't need him. Oh, he's coming. Well, let's do it.
Not ready yet.
He's in a big hurry to die, I guess. So let's go ahead and get him.
Not ready yet.
Ah, there we go. Next grill. Next. Yeah, I've played all the. I mean, I've played Last Epoch. I've played, you know, Lost Ark. I've played PoE 1. I've played PoE 2. I've done so many different games.
Not ready yet.
I enjoyed Last Epoch. I did. I had a problem. My issue with Last Epoch was their dungeons are really crappy. I just thought they were so bad. And they locked part of their end game, like your equipment upgrades are locked behind one of those dungeons. And I just hated them so bad. I was like, you know what? I'll smoke this game without upgrading my equipment that way. And I did. But it made it a struggle. And it was like, all right.
Not ready yet.
All right, what's missing here? What do we got? There we go. I'm waiting for this on this map up in my corner of the screen. I have to wait for this icon to go dark. Okay, now we gotta go all the way back. Run, Forrest, run.
Not ready yet. Not ready yet.
Okay, we still got 90, 89 seconds left.
Not ready yet.
Next one. All right, run, run, run. Run, homie, run. Okay, all of you come over here.
Not ready yet. Not ready
So
yet.
right now I've got a full bar. So when I say they're more efficient, I could leave this right now, and I mean, we've already basically hit what we need to hit on here. But I go ahead and just clear it all because I want the XP.
On the screen. On the screen.
What's up, Station? Good to see you. Oh, you see micro stutters even with PoE 2, huh? All right. Well, that's different. That's interesting. That sounds like maybe you just, you know, there's so many different graphic settings. I don't know like what graphic card you're using or anything, but it sounds maybe like there's something going on there. But I would try that. Changing the paging swap file first before anything, because the settings on that, because that's what Blizzard did. But what's weird is if you're seeing it in PoE 2, it makes me sound like maybe like, oh, that's weird. I would have to know more information on your PC to be honest. All right, here we go.
Not ready yet.
Oh, I don't know. Okay, so let me look at your comment here. I have the same issue with PoE 2. Even when all the settings are low, it gets micro stutters. That sounds like, what's your internet? See, one thing I do want to say is I do have a 1 gig internet line. I wonder maybe that's interesting. You have bat and you have frog. What other two witchcrafts do you like? Well, it depends. I don't know what pie guy. I don't know what your class is that you've got, but I can tell you that I'm actually not. Let me show you. So what I'm using is this, and you probably can't see it unless you're doing full screen on your. There is a button on TikTok, guys, that says full screen. If you click it, it'll bring it up so you can see my whole screen instead of just in vertical, because vertical cuts off the sides of the screen for you. So let's see here. Let's see if I can help. These are my witch powers: Aura of Siphoning, Soul Harvest, Shaken Soul. These ones, I put them there only because I want this Aura specialization, but I haven't found it yet. I was using frogs here. I switched to fire bat servants because the frogs were pulling my, I would run my steel grasp and they would pull the enemy to me, and then the frog would use its tongue and pull the enemy to him. And I'm like, I'm tired of that. But the frog does do heavy damage. I'm glad to be back on Diablo as well. Stygian, good to see you. And then I'm using Hex of Whispers. The only one I'm missing right here is this one right here, Aura Specialization. That one. Let's see. From the level of game difficulty, D4, easy to POE, medium to hard. Yeah, I agree with you, Big Hurt. That's a good way of saying it. If D4 is too easy for you, PoE2 is the next step before PoE1. Because PoE1, I'm going to tell you, I'm a PoE1 guy. It's harder than PoE2. PoE2, I didn't think was that hard, but a lot of people do. But it's way dumbed down version of PoE1, and people are able to play it a little better than PoE1, which is why they made PoE2. That's the whole reason. I mean, it's an exact copy of PoE1 with just dumbed down stuff. I mean, that's why it's very disappointing for me, because I was hoping we were going to see something different, maybe an open world or maybe, something different, but it really wasn't. So anyway, I don't want to get on that big kick again. Okay, now gotta go here, claim those. A lot of griefing in Inferno's trend of kicking players at wave 9. Are you kidding me? That's interesting. Huh. No, this season doesn't have the most complaints out of all of them, bro. No way. Season 3 was the worst season ever by Diablo. The worst ever. And season 6 was a real close second. Yeah, no way. I mean, you're confused there, my friend, or you just have never played, because this season's complaints are way limited compared to season 3 and season 6. Wow, that's some interesting news, Slammer. That people are doing that. That just seems like really a bogus thing to do. I would only then want to be the leader of my party if that's the case, and I would be reporting that player that's doing that. The leader of that group, whoever did, I would report him every single time.
It is done.
But, oh, by the way, Diablo doesn't really give you an easy way to do that. It's just crazy. But that is bullshit, somebody doing that to you. That's out of line. I'm even surprised to hear that that's happening. It's gonna be some kid. It's gonna be somebody that just doesn't get it. Thinks it's funny. All right, how far are we now from this stupid thing? Oh my gosh. We need a lot. Need a lot. Well, what was happening is Slammer is saying that it happened to him 3 times, that he's joining a group to run Infernal Hordes, and then on wave 9, they're kicking members. So that's just crazy. The way I get my Quakes to spawn is like this. I use this system right here. So Lith and Tech are the 2 runes I'm using, and Tech will invoke the Barbarian's Earthquake. So that's how I'm getting my Earthquake. I don't use Stomp. I don't use any of that stuff. Then I also use over here, I'm using the war cry. So I don't have to have it on my skill bar. And so I use the war cry here. Now I am thinking about getting rid of this steel grasp. It works great until you go to get some boss. And when you're in a boss, bosses ignore this. So yeah, but that's how I get my quakes to spawn is, if you look up, like, let me show you, it'll be easier probably. Let's see if I have one in my bag. And I'll show you why it's doing that. So, all right. So Lith is based on, all right, 25 offerings. You gain 25 offerings with it if you stand still while fighting for 0.3 seconds. And that 25 offerings then adds up to kick this in, because this requires 50. So, you know, this will then every 2 times that Lith kicks, this will kick and it cause the earthquake to happen. Yeah, it is messed up, Chase. It's like, why would you do that? It just seems so immature of a thing to do. And really all you're just doing it to tick people off. And it doesn't sound like it's the same group, because you said it happened to you 3 times. Oh, that's awesome, Slammer. I got this yesterday. 4GA Rakanoth's Wake to drop yesterday. And I mean, I love it. It's like, way to go. All right, so we did go and run that for Obudicite, and we did that because, where are you? Right there. We have some here that need to be finished. Boots is one of them, actually. We don't got enough to do the last one. The other thing people always forget about, I did try Ignite. I was using Ignite for quite a while. Actually, we were using Ignite for quite a while. It's actually the one that you could swap out. You could use Ignite Bach, or you could use, and I am using Ignite right here still. I'm still using Ignite for my Warcry call. But you can use Ignite or Bach, or there is a third one. I can't remember what it was now. Yeah, Chase, that's what they did. That's what they did. They would bring you into an Infernal Horde group, the party leader would, and then they were kicking members at wave 9. So at wave 9, they were kicking you out right before you're ready to get the reward. It's like so cheesy, bro. Why? Who knows why? I mean, it's just being a dick. That's why. That's like, oh my man, that would just tick me off so bad. No reason for doing that stuff. I would, like I said, if I'm not the leader, I'm not joining. It's just the way it is. I'm gonna lead the group, but we're not going in. I'm not going in. Which is sad, but yeah, that's what it turns into. The problem is I don't think, well, yeah, you can, I think. I was gonna say, I don't think you can use to find a party. You have to list your party. I don't think you can do this and be the leader. You can't say, I'm gonna be the leader. You know what I mean? You can't. It just finds you parties. You can list a party, and that you can be the leader on. If that makes any sense. Yeah, I did try the Bach Ruin. Yep, I did. Yep. I sure did. I didn't like, I mean, I don't want to say I didn't like it, but the reason I switched, if I can remember correctly, was, oh, we got rid of it. I think somebody needed it and we gave it to them. But yeah, I'm using Lith and Tech, and I'm using Igni and Ohm here. I like them. I like the whole setup. It's been a very good setup so far.
How can I help?
Okay. I think we should probably go back there and do that again, but let's do this first. Oh, wait. This one, I think we grabbed all the strength that we could grab that were close. Oh, no, there's one, but it's not inside. Can't get that one without... And that one. Whoa. And so, okay, and this one... Let's see, we got that one there. We want to grab as much strength as we can right now. That's the way we're going to bring this damage up for sure. Well, you know, Chase, I don't think I am, honestly. I mean, I'll tell you why. I gauge my strength and my ability by going and running Darrell, and it's Darrell's making it. And when I carry people, I always try to make sure I have Darrell dead within the first 30 seconds of the fight, or before. I don't let him get to phase 2. And right now he's making it to phase 2 when I go fight him, and that's a problem. So that's why we're working so hard on getting these skill points. I mean, basically, like I just showed you, we need to get more of this strength in there, and that's right here. We just got to get this number up, and it usually is going to take me. It's going to take me a while. It looks like with this. This build is going a lot slower, for sure. For sure. I have a Spiritborn Razor Wing that I might end up having to use. We'll see. I don't want to make this drag out forever. What do I want to do? I think what we'll do is we're going to go back and run another one of those because I have another one. So let's go and do this. I'm just trying to, again, just make him stronger by XP, and because XP gives me Paragon points so I can add strength to it, and then glyph leveling. That's kind of what I'm doing, and upgrading my equipment to its final end, which is what we're going to go do one more time right now. Do this. It's been really slow with this character. I ain't gonna lie, guys. This character, I made this build in season 1, and I brought it to this season. And in season 1, you could have as many Paragon boards as you wanted. And this guy had 8. And this season, I can only have 5. So it's been rough. All right, so we're gonna use this as our last one of these. These are pretty efficient to get your Obigesite here real quick. Yeah, Payback is supposed to be a pretty good build. A lot of people loved it last season.
Not ready yet.
Oh, you gotta go. You got 72 seconds. Running. All right, next one. Go. And go. We don't have to take these out, but we're going to. We're going to leave that other one over there. Too far to go. We're running out of time. 67 seconds. Go. All right, done. Let's go.
Not ready yet. Not ready yet.
59 seconds. We're gonna have to go. We can't sit here and try to get this guy down. There we go. Go back up. All right, let's go. Come on, all these bosses, all these elites will follow me here. Let's go.
Not ready yet.
Nothing's still alive there. Commodore, good to see you. Good to see you. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Go. Next. Next.
I must work.
Or you're a different one that just popped out. I saw you go down. Oh, there you go. 89 seconds. Come on, you guys follow me. Follow me over here to this. Come on, come on, come on. Let's go, let's go. In here, in here. There you go.
I must wait. Not ready yet.
So the goal of the run, this lantern goes black on the map. As it just did right there.
Not ready.
So you want to get everything eliminated. It goes black. Move to the next one.
I must wait.
And they will bring their own bosses. What? I don't really want to call them bosses. They're just the elites, really. There goes this one black. I'm gonna ignore those bosses with the elites because we are just want to get here and get this thing going right here. But trust me, they want to die, so they're gonna follow you. Oh, that was a really bad lag though right there. We just ate a bunch of it. Yeah, it sucked. All right. "49 seconds. We're getting it way too low here."
Not ready.
There we go. Now you better move. You better move quick. Alright, that was black.
I must wait.
Really bad lag going on right there. I don't know what that's about. That time it stunned me. That wasn't lag.
I must wait.
4 seconds.
Not ready yet.
That didn't add squat for time, did it? Oh, this way.
Not ready yet. Not ready yet.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Uh-oh. 25 seconds. That was close. Okay.
I must wait.
All right, that was our last Obutus site. Our last Obutus site tribute. So let's go upgrade another piece. Yeah, man, it's run, run, run. Hey. Okay, let's go get rid of this stuff. That's gonna use every bit I got to bring him up.
Not bad.
Oh, I like that. All right, so he's upgraded. He's upgraded. He's upgraded. He is not upgraded. 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 Not. Upgraded. Not. Upgraded. Not. And upgraded. So we don't have very many more. It's going to make a big difference getting them all to where they need to be. But holy cow. I do save gear for future tunes. If you go here, like for my Spiritborn and alts, I have all this gear in stash tabs after stash tab. I mean, I've just got a lot of tabs. Hence the reason why I was saying I wish you could buy more tabs. Because, yeah, I do save, especially if it's a multiple GA, which right now we still have a lot of 1 GAs. And after a while, we'll start weeding these out. But yeah, I do save for my alts, absolutely. And the quickest way to level your alts is send them your caches. You know, send them your caches. 21 is what it took last season to upgrade your alt. Here's what I do. Okay, like right now, I have some that I don't like the roll, but on the upgrade, when I did the masterworking, but I keep it because it's a 1 GA. Now, if it's on the first roll, I'll reset it because you can get that back. But if it's after the second roll, that's when it's scary to start refunding them because you're going to lose all those mats. So what I do is like I'll use this one just fine, however it rolled, that's fine. And I'll use it until I get a better piece. I get a 2 GA, I'll replace this. That way I can break this one. I'll get all of the mats back rather than do a reset. You know, like if you come in here and do this on this piece, let's just say, if I hit this reset, I'm going to lose all that masterworking. Now, if you do it on the first run, you get most of those back. But if you do it once you get past 4, once you're into 5, you know, then that's it. You're going to lose a lot of mats. I don't really focus my masterworking on a specific stat until I've got a piece that I know this is the piece I'm going to keep throughout the game. Like right now, I'm wearing still 1 GA pieces that I'm not going to worry a whole lot about how it rolled. until, oh, unless you really need it, then that's different too. But yeah, I don't usually focus too much on one stat unless it's a stat that I really need. Like on my Spiritborn, I ain't gonna lie, I need charges. Charges are like huge. I need them so bad with the Razor Wing. And you can temper, and then you gotta upgrade them with the Masterworking, or you're just gonna find yourself in trouble. Oh, what do we want to do? I still have to get this thing done because we're here right now. This is actually, I could make more gems and get it done right now, probably. Let's go see. Let's go see. I think I've got enough to make some gems. Oh, I think I can only make one. I think I've only got 1,000, maybe 1,300. Let's see. Let's go see. All right, so here I want, and I need to make the vial, and the vial you have to make Pointed Finger and Toadling's Wish. Pointed Finger. And now I don't have enough of this. Pretty quick and easy to go get, and then we can get this season journey. Because really, after you get this on this journey, once I get this, I think it may make me do one more now that I look at it, which is we've been working on this too. But you get to this, and it's almost done. We've almost got everything done already, so we just need to get there is the problem. I haven't concentrated a lot of time on it, but we need to. $27 minutes, 16 minutes, 36. Let's go there. Go grab some rot. Yeah, chapter 5 takes forever, bro. Yeah, I hate re-rolling too. That's my whole thing. That's why I don't do it very often. Yeah, this 5 has been slow. For sure. I agree. 100%, Jordan. Oh, I forgot to go catch those in, actually. We're supposed to, that reputation earned by these. The lunar chunk. I want to go over here. Leave me alone. Oh, well, now I can't. Now I gotta get this one too. Never mind. There's that spore fight over there, but I guess we're not gonna make it because I've seen this one. Stop for it too. Okay. Yeah, we missed it. Go ahead and start this too. Let's do them all. Oh, it's not unlocking. There it goes. I've never gotten an XOL ruin yet. It's the one ruin that has never dropped for me. It's so weird. It's like interesting. I think I've gotten one job, no XOL. It's just something that I noticed. I hate how long it takes for these things to pop. There we go.
I'm not ready yet.
I wonder, did they lower the drop rate on the rot? It seems like it might have gotten lowered. I don't know. Okay, now we gotta go do here. Oh, wait. There's one. No, I don't need it for anything. It's just one of those things I noticed that I've never gotten the XOL. I've only gotten one job. I don't need it though, but thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, it's not nothing I'm going to use for anything. It's just curious that I've never seen it drop here. Oh, that's convenient. It's like right here. Well, I appreciate that, Ron. I do appreciate it. Made the T3 last night. I got my Spiritborn to he's ready to go into T4 right now. It's just I don't have enough time to play him, but he's just demolishing everything, honestly. The Razor Wing build is, or at least the version of the Razor Wing build I'm making has been just killer, man. Come on, pop, you little bugger. No. My bags are full. They fill up very quickly here. You haven't got an ignite either. Yeah, it's just some of the ruins are really weird, especially the ones that you probably want. Those are the ones so you go, wow, it's never gonna drop. And a lot of people are saying, go run the tribute, you know, but it doesn't drop there either. So what's the point of that? Luckily, I haven't needed any ruins at all. I've been really lucky. Last season, I know me and Trouble were throwing ruins on the ground. People needed them so bad. And we were running people through bosses, and then we would throw all of the ruins on the ground for everybody to grab. Okay, we gotta go. Well, let's wait. Bags. Got a lot of people that are waiting for me to help them get through boss content, and I'm pushing it as hard as I can, guys. I'm telling you, I am. I'm trying. It's just Barbarian's been real slow this season. I ain't gonna deny it's been a slow, because I'm not using the builds that are out there just killing everything. See, I think my chapter 6 is just about done. I think, because even though I'm not in it, let's look. Oh, 6, yeah. 5 I blew through. I'm in 6 now. 6 is what's slowing me down. I'm here slow. And this one, 7, I've almost got done already. Yeah, it's slow. 6 is very slow. All right, gear, and gear. Dump it. We got a whole bags more of gear to go grab. Unless it threw it in it might have already thrown it in here. Nope, there's more. Let's go. Let's go back and get it. Yeah, first character is always slowest because you know, yeah, like you said, because you don't have the gear from your alt throwing it to you. You know, your mate is always the slowest one. Always.
Not ready yet.
Wow, seems like I came over to just grab my freaking gear.
Not ready yet.
Oh, there's one up here. Go, 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 go. Oh, there's one right there. Let's just screw these.
I need time to do that. I need time. I must wait. Not ready yet. Not ready yet.
660. We need 340 more.
Not ready yet.
Okay. And we gotta go create another one somewhere. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Not ready yet.
What's up, Burns? Good to see you, bro. Hey, man. Burnsy, we're gonna be going to Georgia again in the mountains on Memorial Day weekend. I'm looking forward to it so much, bro.
Not ready yet.
Gonna have another good time. Yeah, exactly, bro. Whoop, whoop. I'm looking forward to it, man. I can't wait.
Not ready yet.
We had such a good time last time. I'm ready for it.
I must wait.
You and the wife aren't having any problems getting the time off, right? Everything is good. I know for you guys, you guys
Not
are
ready.
working hard.
Not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
Extra full again. All good.
Not ready yet.
Okay, gotcha. So Celia's going down to Mexico next week, huh? Awesome, bro. Yeah, her mom's got to be getting pretty freaking old. That's good. She's got time. She can go down there. But another fun time that we had, bro. Me and you down in Mexico. Holy cow, I can't even talk about that shit on stream, bro. That was like Legit fun right there. Yeah, our mom's getting pretty old, yeah.
I need more time.
Yeah, it was a once in a lifetime thing, dude. We were insane down there. Well, we didn't get arrested, so it did good.
Not ready yet.
Yeah, it was a good time, man. Alright, I gotta go back down. Well. And more to come, absolutely. Let's go get rid of this gear, we're full. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Georgia again, bro. This time we're staying on the water too, bro. It's gonna be nice. Do a little bit of fishing, and they got a little boat there. I mean, it's gonna be nice.
Need something for it?
How many of these do I have? 800. Need 1,000. All right, bro. Take care. Be safe. Be safe. Be safe. I know you're at work. Because I did your job, I know how freaking dangerous your job is, actually. All right, here we go. So, I wonder if Chase, are you still online? Are you still watching? So I'm wondering, like, what help do you need? Are you only looking for boss runs, or do you need some pit runs, or what is it that would help you the most? Because if I get an answer from you, that's probably going to be true for a lot of people.
I'm not ready yet. Not ready yet. Not ready yet. Not ready yet.
All right. Oh, we got more.
Ready yet.
I'm just here for the ride. I just want your ride. Give me your ride. That's all I want.
Not ready yet. Not ready yet.
All right. Do I have 1,000? Oh, we need 38 more. Come on. Come on. Give it to me.
Not ready yet. Not ready yet. Not ready yet.
As I'm standing there, it is. You're in the Bahamas, John. Awesome, bro. That sounds like fun. Lucky you, bro. Lucky you. That's good.
Not ready.
First time there? You're on a cruise. Oh, that's awesome, bro. That's awesome, man. I wish I could have music going, but stream at so many different social places, I get dinged. I mean, it might be like approvable for, you know, TikTok, but not approved on Twitch, or approved on Twitch, but not approved on YouTube. Yeah, I wish. That would be awesome. It's always a pain. A couple times I did do music, we got dinged. Right infringement because one of the social channels didn't like it. Even Spotify, some of them don't like Spotify, some do. It's crazy. Do I have enough now? I should, right? Oh, we do. Great dog, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Or any of these pieces worth coming back for? Doesn't look like it. Okay, let's roll. We got what we needed. Let's go. We'll go make one, and this might complete the journey. We'll see. We'll see. Well, we gotta go here anyway. And now let's go down here. Oi. So, what was it she said we needed to make? One more of what? It was the vial. That's right. And the vial needed Toadling's Wish, craft, and now this, we're gonna need this now. All right.
My demons are quiet here.
Okay, so this is the dust stone. I'm not super impressed with the dust stone. We were using it, and my build just not doing what I wanted to do. So I like this one a little bit better, I think. And this might have completed our journey. Let's see. All right. Now, what do we got left over here? Oh, it's more than I thought. Oh. Open 10 tortured gifts within a single Helltide. Oh, okay, that one's been there previous seasons. Defeat 50 elite monsters while in Nightmare Dungeon in Torment 4 without dying. How have we not done that already? Collect 750 ether in a single run. That used to be super common and super easy. It's actually gotten pretty tough this season, actually. Defeat 250 monsters before Hellborn's arrival. After increasing your threat level. Wow, that one's actually a little bit complicated. All right. Well, looks like we got some work. Got all of these to open.
Come, What have you brought?
I can't lift more.
Distilled fear is full. All right. We'll go here. We'll dump this. Got a lot of mats, man. That's going to be a problem. All right. So we still got one more.
I can't lift more.
Where's... Client, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Let's see. Let's go back over here and grab all this junk. One thing about this season, I'm really getting to the point where I might stop picking up some of this stuff because mats are like easy to get. This everything has been pretty easy, and just gold. I mean, look, I mean, it's unbelievable this season. Okay, well, another one pretty soon. Well, that's just too stinking bad.
That looks worn. I can fix it. The forge is always hot.
All right, well, man, as much as I don't wanna, probably gonna have to. Let's do this first. Oh, this way, sorry. Three. Haven't even started you. Oh, we already used them. That's right. Okay, well. I forgot to use my obols. Keep forgetting to do that. And then I have to leave them on the ground, and I don't want to port back, so we need to do that. So what would be something, maybe a new ring or something that's just going to use a bunch of... Oh, we'll take some keys.
Well, those shining people. Hello? Go that. Shame that. Go one more. Well, there's something special.
Never been starting from nothing.
Hello, shining. Well, hello, shining gem. Well, there's something special.
All right, there we go. Used them up.
Finished, are you?
Okay. So now... Well, heck. I really hate this thinking stuff, these pits, but I got a choice. I got a lot of stuff here. Why are we... Come on. Why are you holding on to that stuff? Where is... Nope. What am I looking for? It's back here.
Well struck.
All right. %, maximum life and unhindered. All right. No, I'm not gonna go to Bike Week. I don't go to Bike Week in Dayton. I don't go. I used to. I don't anymore. I used to. I don't anymore. It's just kind of become a big money pit now, but it used to be way better. I've stopped going, but yeah, I don't go anymore. Oh, all right, let's go. Okay, here we go. No, not a silly question at all. Like I said, you would think that I would be going since I live fairly close, but what's the fastest way to get shards of agony? Well, that's Grigori, but probably the fastest. Yeah, because the shards aren't going to drop at any other, because those aren't mats that are going to drop for you unless you're killing Grigori. That's probably going to be your quickest method. I have not seen shards or mucus eggs drop when you use the boss mats and all of that. Those are the two that I never see drop. They may, yeah, I just haven't seen them. Grigori, this guy right here is going to be your main man. It's not going to be fun, but you're going to have to farm the crap out of him right there. Hollow the Penitent, just south of Kid Bardu, and he'll drop 2 at a time, two kills at a time. Well, really, the fastest way is to go to IGGM and just buy them there, because they're dirt cheap, and you could probably buy 100 runs for $1. I mean, I'm just telling you straight. Yeah, I think the last one that we went to was 3 years ago, Big Hurt, and it seemed like it was becoming more monetized. Everything was becoming money, which I guess that's what makes the world go, but it sucked. I didn't enjoy it too much. The wife did, because she loved spending money, but I was more in like, this is not fun. And plus, keep in mind, I don't drink. So that's something that's changed over the last 20 years for me. I don't drink anymore. So it's another big thing that I've kind of steered away more and more from it, because it seemed like all there was drinking to do it. They lost me on. sadly with Daytona, it's become more and more that you feel like you're not invited there. And I've noticed it last, like I said, when we went 3 years ago, it really kind of felt like I felt that way from the town, and you know, and I used to go to Sturgis a lot, and Sturgis was different. Sturgis, the whole city leaves. they don't want to be leave, you know. And so Sturgis has just so many activities to do that. But back when I used to go to Sturgis, I drank. So. Oh yeah, the food's super expensive there, bro, and the beer too. Yeah, the ride there and back is about the most fun. You hit it on the nose right there. You're right. That's probably the most fun. My shoulder's been super bad. I got a really bad shoulder from a sports injury that's just continued to gotten worse and worse and worse.
Not ready yet.
And in college during sports, they did a good job of injecting me with I don't know what, but it allowed me to keep going. And now it's sometimes it just, I'm in like so much pain. So it makes riding very difficult, especially with, you know, my wife is always on the back, and I always feel like I'm not, I feel like this may not be safe. I don't know how to say that a different way, but I never felt a problem riding by myself. But with my shoulder getting weaker and weaker, I still don't care if I'm by myself. But with her on the back, I go, well, that's not just me. Now it's, if something was to happen to my shoulder where I can't, I worry now. I do. That guy did not want to go down.
Not ready yet.
Yeah, I-4 has been quiet, yeah. But I think a lot of people, a lot of the bikes, you know, are maybe avoiding I-4 on purpose too. It's such a freaking dangerous road for motorcycles. You know, my neighbor complained like crazy about, my motorcycle's too loud. Oh my God, it's so loud. And I'm like, well, that's what keeps me alive. If you can hear me, I know you don't see me, so I want you to at least hear me.
Not ready yet.
Kind of tick me off because I don't ever go out there and disrespectfully start my motorcycle at 7 o'clock in the morning to wake everybody up. You know, I don't do that. I know that my motorcycle's loud, and that's loud. But this neighbor, she moved away, thank God. She sold her house. It was a single girl that apparently had nothing better to do than complain about my motorcycle starting at noon, by the way. You know, and she's like, oh, your motorcycle's too loud. It woke me up. Well, baby, listen, it's noon. If it's waking you up at noon, maybe that's a good thing. She didn't work nights, she worked days, so she sold her house and moved away.
Not ready yet.
Yeah, my bike has been sitting out for quite a while too, because of my shoulder.
Not ready yet.
It's funny because Bernsey, who is just on TikTok, a very, 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 very dear friend of mine. I mean, we consider each other family. Going through the same thing with his shoulder. And he didn't play sports in college, you know. It's just, I guess we're old men, man. Sucks. Like I said, I've been thinking about getting a trike for a long time because a trike, I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to worry about it at all. Yeah. It's like, you know, but I've been thinking about buying a trike. It's hard for me to convince myself to do it, but I kind of go, you know, maybe that's the wiser option right now with the shoulder I'm having problems with. But here's my issue with the trikes, okay? I'm going to be straight up. When I grew up, okay, now keep in mind, I was born in 62, so my teenage years were what, 78? You know? So three-wheelers existed, trikes existed, but not these factory-made trikes. These were trikes that we were making on our own. And they were custom 100% with little VW engines in them, and they were awesome, man. Awesome. And my buddy's dad had one. In fact, we rolled it and got in big trouble for it. But anyway, it's hard for me to like these Harley manufactured three-wheelers, trikes. It's after seeing the custom-made ones that, you know, we did 30 years ago, 40 years ago. It's like tough to grasp that what they become now. My motorcycle, my Harley sat for so long that I've talked about selling it because I just can't ride it because my shoulder's so bad right now. And it's paid off, so I mean, I have discussed it a lot. It'll be one of those things that I'll just wake up one day probably and decide, you know what, time to go. You're just taking up valuable garage space. See, I probably won't miss it because I've been riding my very first. I mean, I had a Harley Davidson mini bike. I mean, that thing is worth a fortune right now. I wish I still had it. I grew up with, you know, my bikers raised me. I mean, I was raised by bikers, so I don't think I would miss it if I sold it because it's just getting my fun out of them. You know, it's I can spend time with my grandkids. Yeah, they are expensive, bro. Super expensive.
Not ready yet.
All right, well, we don't have anything to kill here, so it would be nice if something popped up on my radar real fast.
Not ready yet.
Yeah, Harley Davidson's very expensive. They're just a little bit overpriced, to be quite honest with you. And I'm a Harley guy through and through. I ain't gonna lie. They got some issues, I ain't gonna lie, but
I know your time.
boy, are they expensive. I got a buddy that used to own a Vulcan. It was a nice bike. It was a nice bike. I thought it was a very nice bike, but meanwhile, John over here on TikTok was enjoying a cruise in the Bahamas. Son of a gun. I would be so sunburnt on a cruise. My wife gets so mad because I refuse to put any sunscreen on. I would be like I would look like a matchstick, probably.
Not ready yet. Not ready yet.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, trikes are super expensive, man. I was pricing them, and used ones are through the roof. I actually went and looked at one that was custom. The problem was the guy, I don't know what neighborhood he was hanging out in, but it had a bullet hole through the back bag on the right hand side. I was like, "Where have you been hanging out, bro?" He's like, why? That's a bullet hole. And it was actually pretty affordable, but yeah, little issues like that I didn't want to deal with. Yeah, good. You could probably be on a cruise for a year. to go to Puerto Rico for work. I had to go there twice actually, and we were there for quite a while. And I brought the wife with me so she could enjoy the beach while I was at work. And I was so freaking sunburned. It was unbelievable. My wife made fun of me for so long. She called me Matches. That's what she called me. She said, "You look like Matches." I'm like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "Well, because your face beat red because you were at work working around the island outside all day." And she's like, "The rest of you is white." Like, yeah. She's like, "You look like Matches." I'm like, okay, I never heard that phrase before. And Saturday, I'm taking, you know, my wife, I've told you guys before, she's from Lithuania, all right? She's from Lithuania. She's been here now for like 20 years. I'm taking her to the Indian powwow this weekend. She's gonna love it. And I'm always telling her, "Hey, I'm gonna go outside and do, if we need some rain, I'm gonna go outside and do a rain dance." And she's like, "What the hell is that?" And I'm like, "Oh, that's right. You don't know anything about American Indians, do you?"
Not ready yet.
So the Indian powwow is going on this weekend and next weekend here in Auburndale, and I think there's another one going on up at Mount Dora. So I'm gonna take her to the one in Auburndale. It's only like 45 minutes away.
Not ready yet.
I think it's pretty cool.
Must wait. Not ready yet.
Damage is too low until we get our
Ready yet.
lifts up to 85 for this build. It's just not going to be very fast. Problem is that we only got a minute left to kill this guy, and I don't think we're going to do it. And that means we just wasted all this time. So we just got to stand in this stuff and just fight.
Not ready yet.
Running out of time fast here.
Not ready yet.
30 seconds. Wow, that was close. Close, 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 close. Too close. I don't like that at all. What level is that? That was only an 83 too. Yeah, oh yeah, they'll definitely rob you anytime you do a trade. Anytime you do a trade, if I sell my Harley, it'll be private. I'll put an ad in somewhere and let it run that way. Because yeah, if you trade it, yeah, you're screwed. Okay. Got 11 more of those stupid things to do, man. Yeah, mine now is getting pretty old. Mine is, well, let me think here. Mine is, I bought it in 2004 and it doesn't have very many miles on it, and it's in perfect shape. Tons of upgrades, all types of chrome upgrades everywhere on it. But they wouldn't give me squat for it if I've traded it. It would be terrible. Yeah. Actually, Oh, I don't think they buy motorcycles. I was gonna say I just sold my Tacoma because it's just been sitting in the driveway forever. A limited edition 2014 Tacoma. I mean, everything, oversized wheels, just beautiful truck. All leather. It's the limited edition. It's all nice, and only 70,000 miles on it. And I sold it for 18,000. And I just went right through Carvana. I didn't want to deal with people coming to my house. I didn't want anything. I went on Carvana and I went on CarMax. I gave them all the information. Carvana came back with the best quote, price, and they came right to my house with a truck. They loaded it up. They gave me the cash. Boom, they were out the door. It was freaking great. I mean, it was a great experience. Well, that's the problem with the private, running it private is I would not probably let them ride my motorcycle. I would tell them, I'll start it here. It's in the driveway. You can start it. You can listen to it. I'll ride it if you want to get on the back with me, but I'm not going to let somebody ride it because, yeah, like you said, they'll wreck it or something worse. They'll never come back. They're gone. It's like poof. Like, yeah, they gave me a great price. CarMax offered me 17,000 something, and Carvana offered me 18,300. So I called Carvana. I said I did it all. I didn't even call. Did it all 100% on the internet. 100%. They ask you all these questions. You fill it all out. They ask you to grade your vehicle. They ask you to all this just stuff. It would be nice if there was a place like that for motorcycles, which there may be. I don't know. Yeah, we need a bike vana. Exactly. Exactly. Okay. Yeah. Exactly. Trademark that. The problem is you got to have capital to buy your first. Well, you could use your motorcycle as your first buy, but you're still stuck trying to sell it, So, yeah, that's a problem. Me and my buddy Bernsey, who I was just talking about earlier, we almost started our own business when we were both in Illinois for years and years and years, and then I moved here and then he followed me here. But we actually talked about starting our own business, and we were going to build custom choppers. The reason being is because he bought an Orange Coast chopper, which he still has to this day, and I used to tease him about it, that it's such a big piece of crap. And then we could make them better. And we talked about it, and we both knew the industry, and we both are welders, we're both, fabricators, we both know all that stuff. So the problem came down to when we were going to open up the business and we were all ready to go. The bank wanted me to put my house up for collateral, and I didn't want to do it. I was like, what if something happened? I don't want to give up my home. I'm not willing to risk it all. I'm willing to do some risk, but I don't want to risk it all. So yeah, we backed out of it and didn't do it. HotA stands for Hammer of the Ancients. It stands for this right there. This one, Hammer of the Ancients. So capital H, lowercase o, lowercase t, capital A, HotA. It's just a simple way of saying Hammer of the Ancients, to be honest with you, bro. Yeah, that was me too. I'm like, no way, I'm not putting my house up. My house is not going to go up for a business. It was disappointing. But then it wasn't long after that. Yeah, exactly. Too fluid to risk the home. But it wasn't long after that that a lot of these custom bike places, what's up, Heartless? A lot of these custom motorcycle places started having issues and started closing down shop. A lot of them, West Coast Chopper, Orange, just all of them started disappearing. People don't want to pay $60,000 or probably more, for a cool custom paint job and, you know, some freaking tank that you made custom on a motorcycle that can only hold 1 gallon of gas. I mean, that's what a lot of it was, man. My buddy loves his Orange Coast chopper. He has a Harley too, but that Orange Coast chopper, I've always teased him about. I'm like, you know, pretty crappy. It was so bad in the beginning when he first got it that he was wrapping his pipes on his motorcycle on the Orange Coast because the vibration was cracking his pipes, cracking the pipe welds. So he had to wrap them. And I'm like, well, bro, well, what's that? What? I mean, but yeah, it's something. Okay, guys. Well, I think we're gonna go ahead and call it for the day today. I'm got to get some stuff done around the house here. We will be back again tomorrow. I'll try to make a little more progress tonight. I'm trying to get this where we can start running boss runs. Just not there yet. We are trying. Yeah, and you just joined. I know, bro. But anyways, I want you all to take care, be kind, and we'll see you again tomorrow. And hopefully very soon we can start doing boss runs. We might just have to start doing them and just see how we hang. I think this is not the right time to do that. I don't think that we're ready, but we'll see what happens here soon. All right, guys, take care, be safe. I will see you all very